two different individuals. I'm assuming that everybody's had a chance to go over them. Ms. Blankenship?
Well, it's our job as a council to decide what is the very best thing for our city. And I know each of these applicants are going to be telling us what's the very best thing for them, but we need to hear why we should do this for our city, what is the best, which would be the best choice as a city. And so when the applicants are speaking, if they could speak to that, that would be helpful for me.
Anybody else have any comments? Mr. Bremer?
I'd actually like to go ahead and hear the applicant speak first and then discuss it.
Okay. Mr. Dotson?
Thank you, Mayor and Council. My name is Ray Dotson. I own a company called Ozark Mountain Carriages. I'm a carriage business that services Northwest Arkansas. We do carriage rides. Right now at the Fayetteville Square, I'll pass some of these around. This is hot off the press. It was Saturday night, 28 degrees. The wind chill factor is 11 degrees. We was out there giving carriage rides. So our commitment to Eureka Springs is we're going to be here just because it gets cold. That's no reason not to run carriages. My business, I've been in business approximately 15 years. I've been permitted with the city of Fayetteville. I also own a carriage company in Fort Worth, Texas. I just bought another one out in Dallas. We bought 3 permits in Dallas. I run stagecoaches at the stockyards in Fort Worth. This is just not a hobby for us. This is a business now. If you look in the package, you'll see how many carriages I've got there, and we're constantly expanding our business. And if I can run one 400 miles away from home and do it successfully, there's no reason I can't do one 30 miles away from home. I think Eureka Springs needs a carriage company. And Ada's done a terrific job. I mean, I've heard good things about her business at the Crescent Hotel. I applied several years ago for a stagecoach permit, and the city of Eureka did not want a stagecoach, and that's fine. And I didn't apply for a carriage permit at that time because I didn't want to harm the carriage businesses that was here. And at that time, I was told that there's only 3 franchises, and if there's anything ever come up, that I have a shot, and that's why I'm here today. Ada told me to apply for the permit, and because I had tried to buy her business, and after talking with her, she said that the business could not be sold. So I'm here to ask for your consideration. If you look at my letter from the city police department in the city of Fayetteville, it's usually highly unlikely that most people gets that kind of recommendation from a city. I work real closely with the city of Fayetteville. I've been there this is my 6th year on doing the lights of the Ozarks. I haven't had one complaint, one problem. I've always, whatever the city needs me to do, I'm there because this is our business. And you'll see some of my Cinderella carriage pictures there that we do, and that's people come here to get married. That's what they want to get married in. I've got 2 of those. I run one of those in Fort Worth, and we also run one local here in Northwest Arkansas. If, with your consideration, we will run one of these Cinderella carriages here in Eureka Springs. There's nothing I can say about the other carriage company. I just know they've been here. I know they run 2 carriages during the day when I'm over here, and I'm in Eureka Springs quite a bit because I own a glass company, and we come over here and do quite a bit of glass work over here, or I come over here to see Danny at Bill's Pharmacy. He's a long-lost friend of mine. And, Ms. Blankenship said that, they got to think what's good for Eureka. I'm willing to expand the carriage business here in Eureka Springs. I think with our business, with We're on the Web, we bring people in. When they come to Northwest Arkansas, I get calls now and emails wanting to do carriage rides here in Eureka Springs, and I tell them there's 2 carriage companies over here. and hopefully I don't have to do that no more. I can take care of them. I've talked to Jack at the Crescent Hotel. Jack has no problem with my carriage business. He said he's going to work with whoever gets the permit. I met with him today, and he has no problem. Met with the Inn of the Ozarks. They're excited because it's going to be close to their hotel, and it's going to help them. And he asked me if we could do some weddings for them, and I said yes, we can. Some of those pictures that you're looking at, they're duplicates, but that you'll see some of my horses there and some of my carriages that I've got there. All my stuff is nice. I mean, they're nice, and obviously we got to be fully insured and in compliance with city ordinance. The federal city ordinance is real tough. I mean, they're tough, and so is Fort Worth and some other towns we work in. And with your help, hopefully we can bring something upscale, more upscale to Eureka Springs. Not saying that anything wrong with the carriage companies is here. I think we can do a good job, and with the equipment that I've got, I think we can put Eureka Springs more on the map. With the economies we got now, with the economy that's out there now, it's tough to make a living. And that's why I'm in Fort Worth, and that's why I'm in some other areas. We applied for 5 permits in San Antonio with the stagecoaches. I believe we'll get those permits. They're in negotiation right now. So this is not just a small business. This is not. This is a living now for us. My son-in-laws take care of some other areas that I've got running in the city, and I'm sort of the umbrella. I take care and make sure that everything's running good. Here, you'll see me a lot here in town if I get this permit because it's close. I got a cabin not too far away from here that I spend a lot of time at. So I'm just asking you to consider. I've been before this body before. I was turned down before because there was no, just 3 of the franchises was open, and I gave it to the other folks. So, I'm just asking you to bring some new blood in to see what we can do. Your ordinance says at any given time, if you got a complaint, you can bring the issue back up and you can address it. And that means if I'm not doing what I tell you that I'm going to do, you can pull that franchise because you can do that. So I'm asking you with my hat in my hand, I've been here before. Please give me a shot that with our business, and let us prove to you that we can do a good job for Eureka Springs. Thank you. Is there any questions?
Go ahead.
It says on this application that you have 7 horses and 4 carriages, and you have to spread that between Fayetteville and here. So in the summertime when it's busy, would you have more than 1 carriage here? You would have whatever was necessary,
No,
or what?
Well, I may have misled you on that. I've got 4 carriages that's going to be here for Eureka Springs. If you're looking at packet there, I've got 2 Cinderella carriages. I've got 3 vis-a-vis carriages. I've got a handsome cab. I got a gentleman's brougham cab. I've got about 8, 9 vehicles of carriages that I've got, and that's just for what I'm going to be using. The application asks what we would be using here in Eureka.
Right.
That's what I'm going to dedicate to Eureka here. The others, they're running tonight.
Okay, that's what I needed
in
to
Fort
know.
Worth.
Anybody else?
Yes,
We're
sir.
going to have 7 horses here?
No, I'll have if I'm running 2 carriages, I'll have 2 carriages or 2 horses here. If I'm running 3 carriages, I'll bring 3 horses in. I'll rent a place to store my carriages. I talked to Ada, and she gave me the contact person, Barbara, that owns the facilities where she had rented. I met with her today, worked a deal with her today that to rent her facility if I get this permit to be able to put the carriages in, and then we'll do what Ada does. We'll haul the horses in and out. And I got a trailer that I can haul 7 or 8 horses in at one time. So, whatever we need, that's what we're going to use. We're not going to bring 4 carriages if the business is not needing 4
Right.
carriages. But and we won't really know that. We're going to at least commit to the Crescent if we get that permit. And if we need 3, then I'll bring 3 in. The city of Fayetteville, I keep all of my carriages in the city parking area down there.